Jeez, I hope I could pull this off. It's always really challenging. A key though that I learned is Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back for another episode of Throwie Thursdays. This week's episode comes from Devin Booker. Devin Booker asked if I could paint Drake or draw Drake. I don't know what Devin meant by this comment. I don't know if he wanted me to actually draw or paint Drake the rapper or draw or paint Drake the word. But since this is the Throwie Thursday series, I think he meant paint the name Drake. Alright, and if you guys are liking our videos, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and as always, subscribe. We have new episodes every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we're trying to get these to you as fast as we can. If you guys want to participate in our series, drop a comment below of a word you'd like to see me paint, along with a color you'd like to see me use. That way you have your chance to see me paint your word. But without further ado, let's jump into Throwie Thursday 10, which is Drake. Let's get it. Alright, so now let's jump into this Drake Throwie for Devin Booker. Yeah, so as you guys see, I got the box truck level set up. I'm trying to think, I kind of want to do just like a classic Throwie, red fill, white outline. I don't think I've done that yet. I think that looked pretty cool. So let me grab a nice red color. What I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is just go around. What I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is just go around and do the outline of my Throwie. Take a step back, make sure it's like looks good, nice and mapped out on the truck. Then I'll go in and fill it in, outline, and we'll call it a wrap. So yeah, and the way I'm thinking, I really just want to do like a classic, like a straight up raw Throwie, something that you would see painted on a box truck. This is why I love this level, because you know, having to paint on a box truck, it mentally puts me there like, oh, you gotta do something just raw, street, just real graffiti, something quick, and yeah, just have fun with it, do something really cool. So here we go. I'm gonna do a red fill. So hopefully Devin, I hope you like the color red, and let's do this. Extend this out just a little bit more. I don't want it to look like it's getting squished. I want all the letters to look, you know, balanced and like they're equally represented. So now that looks good right there. And I'm gonna drop this E down just a little bit so it matches the level of my D. All the bottoms are, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, so now I got my Throwie all mapped out. Now let's go in and start filling it in. All right. That looks so, I don't know what it is. I love just like the process of graffiti. To me, that looks super dope, just like that. Like, I mean, obviously I would never just leave it like finished like this. But just seeing the steps of graffiti and seeing how throwies and pieces develop, it just looks really cool to me. Yeah, and this is like really like nice and bright and vibrant. So yeah, off to a really good start. Now what I'm gonna do is grab a white and go ahead and start outlining this. Just really nice classic red and white Throwie. So yeah, let's get it. It's always so challenging to paint on like uneven surfaces like rims and tires and things. Jeez, I hope I could pull this off. It's always really challenging. A key though that I learned is to just paint like it's not even there, and just like paint as if it's a flat surface, and that way all your lines will end up in the places where they're supposed to be and all that, and which actually worked out good right here. Damn, this looks like a real just like a real raw graffiti piece. I love that. Banging out some of these like more raw pieces, it's really fun for me. It like satisfies the soul in a certain way. That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I love about just like the rawness of some of these throwies, and that's why I do some of these like a certain way, like how I'm doing them right now, is because this truck just looks bombed right now. I mean, look at this thing. It just looks like just bomb, like thrash, like someone just came and just bombed all over it. And I love that. I love that feel, that energy, that look, that style. Yeah, it just looks super cool. All right, so now I'm gonna just top off the counters. I'm gonna do the R, just a line, but with the D, I was thinking like maybe a question mark to look cool, something cool like that. Drake. Maybe a question mark because I didn't know if he meant Drake the rapper or Drake the word. So, but yeah, that looks good right there. I think the only thing I want to do really, and I've never done this in any of my pieces, but I'm just like, I just want to have some fun. Like, screw it. I think this looks pretty cool. I'm gonna just do a big star at the top, just sort of like. Let me see, I think the standard is the fattest cap. High pressure, make sure it's nice and centered. Just do a fat flared out star. I wasn't even expecting it to go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Just a cool, like, I don't know, top centerpiece, just to like really top it off. Yeah, cool little. Damn, this truck looks freaking bombed right now. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do some tags and call it a wrap. Damn, this box car just looks thrash. I know I keep saying it, but like literally every time I step back and look at it, I'm like, holy cow, that's like straight up vandalism, and which I love. Like, it takes me back just to like my core, like my childhood, whenever I've actually done this. Like, literally, like, box cars are the funnest things to paint, especially when you get it over the windows like that. It just looks like you didn't give a F and just bombed it. Damn, this looks dope. This looks so tight. All right, so yeah, Devin Booker, there is your Throwie. All right, so you guys made it to the end of the video. As you guys saw, I just did a classic red and white Throwie. Literally, I love this level so much because just having the realistic feel of like a box truck, it brings out a different energy in me where I feel like I just gotta bomb this thing. Like, I just gotta like vandalize it. You know, I think a lot of times in my life, and maybe you guys can relate, like there's so many, you know, restrictions. I gotta be professional in my classes as a student. I gotta, you know, have like classroom etiquette, and around work, I gotta be, you know, this corporate, you know, professional. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of times I just want to let loose and just vandalize something, just wreck something, just completely thrash something. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Devin, hope you like this video as well. I just stuck to a really classic, just thrashed out Throwie. And yeah, if you guys are liking our videos, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and as always, subscribe. We have new episodes every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we're trying to get these episodes to you as fast as we can. So if you'd like to participate in our series, drop a comment of a word you'd like to see me paint, along with a color you'd like to see me use. That way you have your chance to see me paint your word. And yeah, I think with that being said, we'll see you guys next week. Peace. it's like I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but obviously not. That's just how like vandalized this truck is. I love it. No other way I would rather do it.